guys, so I'm going to be doing a review on 5 different drugstore concealers. Now I don't have all of the products with me, so I'm going to be inserting pictures throughout this video, either before or after I talk about them, so you know what the product looks like that I'm talking about. Yeah, also if you see me looking like a different direction, I'm going to be looking at my iPad. I have all of my information on there. I did some research, so I typed it all and put it up on there. So I'm going to be looking at that. But let's go ahead and get started. So the first one I want to talk about is this Garnier Anti-Dark Circle Roller, and I really, really like this one. Now, the only downside is that this has 2 shades. It comes in like sheer tint and then one for medium deep skin. So that is a downside because this is such a great product. So it's not going to work for everyone out there because they might not have your tone, your skin tone. But this is such a great like dark circle cover up concealer. It's amazing. Now I also use this as a concealer on my face, not just underneath of my eyes, but also on my chin area, sometimes on my nose. It just depends on where I need it. If I have any redness or anything like that, I will use this, and I have used this, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, that was my water bottle. I have used this as an actual tinted moisturizer one time, because like a tinted moisturizer, because I just rolled it all over my face and blended it in, and it looked fine. It was my skin tone. Now, I mean, if it's not your skin tone, it's not going to work for you, but I did use it like that. So I really, really, really like this. Now, the Dark Circle Roller has caffeine gel in it, which the gel is going to make it absorb into your skin quicker. It doesn't set super fast, but I do one eye at a time because it will kind of set quicker, but you can still work with it even if it has kind of set. But I like to do one eye at a time just because, but it doesn't set super quick, but it does absorb into the skin once you've got it where you want it. You know, once you leave it alone, it's fine. And the roller ball that's on here is to help energize and stimulate microcirculation. Also inside of this has lemon essence, which is going to help brighten up your eyes, and then the tinted mineral pigments corrects the dark circles instantly, which is completely true. I have it on today, and you can't see, you can still see my skin seeping through, but you know, it's very natural look, and it really covers up your dark circles. I think I'm also going to do before and after pictures. Well, I don't think I can't actually. I would, but if you want to see pictures, let me know in the comments, and then I will post it on my blog. So let me know if you do want me to. Again, it only comes in 2 shades, which is a con, and this ranges anywhere from $11 to $13.50. Now you can find it at Ulta, Walmart, Walgreens, and Target, pretty much anywhere. And it is very affordable because it is the cheapest out there that covers up dark circles, because it is kind of like a treatment, because Olay has one and it's over $20, and this one is really, really good. I've never tried the Olay one before, but I was reading a review, and then I looked up the Olay one, and it was much more than this one, and I really, really like it, guys, so definitely give it a try if you are able to, because of the, you know, shade range and stuff, but I really, really like that one. Okay, so these last 2 products are actually all L'Oreal Paris, kind of oddly enough, but the one that I'm going to be talking about is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Crayon Concealer. Now for me, I didn't personally like it because I have dry skin on my cheeks, drier skin on my cheeks, and then I have oily skin. It's not super oily, but it's combo, you know, I have oily T-zone. So yeah, and if you have like a red bump or anything on your face, if you have dry, for me, I have drier cheeks, like I said, it'll just kind of get into the dryness of your face and just look cakey and all that. It doesn't really blend very well on the dry skin, but on the oily, you know, on the more oilier skin, it did blend easily there, but it felt very, like, it was really thick. I could feel it on my skin. It emphasized my pores a lot, and it didn't have like the right tone for me. There's 6 different shades. The one that I purchased before, I purchased one that was more yellow, and did not fit my skin tone at all. Then I purchased the lightest one, and it was still yellow on my face for my skin, so I didn't like it for me because it didn't work out. I've tried all of the ones that you could try that could possibly work, and they just were too dark or too yellow, or just something was not right. So I don't know about that. I don't know if it's like that for everyone or if it's just me finding a problem with it, but I will go back to the store, return it, try another. It would still have a problem, so I just stopped. But I did use, once I, tried them all, I just went back and bought another one just to try it because I was going to cover it up with my foundation anyway. And I don't know, I didn't like it. Now, this has 6 shades in the line, and this ranges anywhere from $8 to $9. And I'm going to show you what the packaging kind of is, but I'll show you a picture of it after I'm done talking about it. It's kind of like the Revlon Just Spit and Kissable Balm Stains, but, this is Revlon, but they twist up like this and all that. It's plastic. It's the same thing. They have a point. They are a little bit more pointier than these, obviously. But the one thing I find weird about the L'Oreal, like the crayon concealer, is that okay, so the only thing that I find really weird about the concealer is that when they are like telling you guys why it's so great and everything, is the fact that they emphasize on the tip to the product, because when you first buy it, there's a tip and it's brand new and everything, and it says that the tip is for more precise areas if you just have a little dot or not, a little spot on your chin or wherever it may be, and then the side of it can be used for a larger area to cover the larger area. But the thing is, it's like that, the tip is not always going to be there. Like, it's obviously going to die down and get duller, and it's just not going to be the same as when it was new. So I kind of find that that's weird that they're just advertising to you that this tip is so great to the product when it's gonna, it's gonna dull down and not even be a tip anymore halfway through the freaking thing. That concealer lasted me probably about a month or so. I didn't have a lot of redness. Well, maybe like a month and a half, maybe even 2 months. But I just didn't like that it looked cakey, and it just felt very silicone-y, I want to say. It felt really silicone-y to me. But that's just me. By the way, the Garnier one has lasted me for about 3-4 months, for a very long time. And I even was using it for an entire week. I used it all over my face, and you don't really need that much of the product, so that lasts for a very long time. But I just don't like the product. It's really cakey. I just had to go and do something, so I lost my train of thought. But anyway, let's move on to my next concealer. This one is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Concealer. This is not the crayon one. It's like the first one before the crayon one ever came out. And I really, really like this one. It ranges from, let me see here, $8 to $10. And you can find it anywhere, Ulta, Walgreens, Walmart, and Target, anywhere that sells L'Oreal. You can find it everywhere. And I really, really like this one. This is a liquid consistency, and it has a brush applicator. It's also oil-free. It has vitamin E and provitamin B5 to nourish, strengthen, and revitalize your skin cells. I just wanted to add that in there just in case that mattered to anybody. But it really covers up redness really, really well, and even under dark circles. It does not crease. It didn't for me anyway, and I do have fine lines under there. Also, the product only lasted me about a month. There's not very much in it. Again, I don't know how much is in them because I don't have it with me. If I find out, I'll list it down below for you guys. And then another con was that some of the product will get left behind. You can't really get it out because the brush doesn't, get to the bottom and stuff like that. But it is a really great concealer, and I was able to find my shade perfectly. It blends out very nicely. It's super blendable, like it says, and I really, really enjoy it. Okay, so the last one that I wanted to talk about was the L'Oreal Paris True Match Naturel line. They're like the mineral line, and it's a powder concealer. This has 5 shades. If I didn't tell you, the last one had 6 shades as well. But I'll have all that information listed down below for you guys. But I just, it has a brush applicator built in with it. I don't like that at all. I don't like the product. It's got 5 shades. I only could find it at Walmart and Target around me, and it ranges from like $10 to $11 depending on where you get it. I didn't like it. It doesn't have full coverage. It doesn't have medium coverage. It has very light coverage. I could still see my dark circles. It was still dark when I used it under my eyes. It doesn't cover up any redness for me. I even had the right shade. I didn't have a problem finding, you know, my shade or anything. I just don't like the product. It wasn't great or phenomenal. And the 6th concealer that I wanted to talk about was the Wet n Wild Coverall Cover Stick Concealer. This product I purchased because Makeup by Tiffany D loved it. She's like doing her $20 drugstore makeup tag or something like that, and she was like, I wouldn't tell you guys that I actually like this unless I, you know, I mean, she really liked it. I mean, she said something, I can't remember exactly how she said it, and I got so much going on. There was a hair in my face. Anyway, so she said that she really liked it, and she said that she wouldn't recommend any product unless she honestly liked it. And so I went out and bought it because I thought, well, it has to be good or decent, and no, it's not decent at all. It's really sticky, and the color, none of the colors, it comes in 3 shades, and none of the colors matched my skin tone, so I just went back and bought the lightest one, but it's right there, and it's too pink for my skin tone. It's so sticky. I mean, it's like, I mean, I guess it blends in, but I can see where it is. The camera won't pick it up for some reason, but it's really sticky. It's hard to blend. I don't like it at all, and you can get this at the drugstore. I'm going to be looking at my iPad, so, and it's normally $1.99. So I'm not too upset that I paid $2 for it, but it's just really sticky. It's really thick and heavy. It's not good for covering blemishes. It emphasizes your pores. I just don't care for it at all. So, I mean, you get 0.18 ounces of product. That much I can tell you. But again, I'm pretty sure there are 3 shades to this, and I don't know, it's really, the consistency is really thick and really heavy, and it's really sticky, like it does not want to blend. I really had to like rub to blend it in, and it settles into your fine lines, which is not good. So here it is. I'm going to show you like how hard I have to blend, like rub to blend it in, like it's really tugging at my skin. Like, it will not blend if I don't do it that way, and I can just feel it, and it's sticky, and I don't like it. And those are just my drugstore ones. I haven't tried any Revlon ones out yet, but if there are any concealers that you want me to try, please tell me down below, because I'm almost running out of my anti-dark circle roller, and I need one for not, like this one, I use it for everything, but I want to find one that's just for my face, and then this one can be just for my eyes. But let me know what your favorite concealers are down below, and I'll definitely try them out for you. If there's any other reviews that you'd like me to do, let me know in the comments as well. Also check below in the down bar for any links and other extra information about these products that I might have for you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for requesting, Elle.